Happening, guys? Matt Martin is back again. Hope everyone's enjoying himself on this particular evening. Just going to get into respect of this fragrance. So this is a fragrance, guys, I picked up for $9.99. Got this one on Amazon. Again, some people have mentioned that you can get this one particularly even cheaper than that, probably around about £6 or so. So if you're in the UK, guys, I think this is definitely one to try out. This is what the box and this is what it comes in. This is PlayBoy VIP. Some information on the back, nothing particularly interesting. $9.99 fragrance. Intense oriental deep signature with a warm gentleman undertone is what it says on here. And this is the juice, guys. This is the juice. This is the bottle. So you can see here, you got the little VIP on the front, and on the back, you've got the logo of the Playboy bunny. Opening it up now, guys, you can see the atomizer looks a little bit cheap. You can see these sort of ones, I'm not particularly a fan, but that's how it goes. But the spray is not actually bad. The spray is not bad. You do get a good distribution of juice. And again, for $9.99, is a very nice fragrance. Now, ultimately, guys, this particular fragrance to me does smell like something else. And I'm going to give you my example of what I believe those two fragrances I pick up on. Some people have mentioned that this smells like Michael Jordan Legend and Rochas Man as well. So ultimately, guys, this is like a gourmand type of fragrance. If you imagine like a smell of like a cognac note, some bergamot, lavender, apparently it has some apple in there, some tonka bean as well in the base. But one of the key components of this one, which I find quite pleasant actually, is this type of, if you imagine white chocolate note that you pick up on. And that seems to come out, I think, mainly in the dry down. In the opening, you get slightly more of a sweet, citric, how could I say, even lavender apple sort of smell. But in no way do I really think this is like a really apple sort of base smell. But apparently it's like a red apple that you can pick up on slightly, and also a rhubarb note in the opening. And then it starts to dry down into this sort of caramelized type of chocolate sort of, if you imagine Milky Bar Kid, that type of chocolate sort of note going on. Milky Bar Kid, is that even a chocolate? What's it called? It's called a Milky Bar. Yeah, Milky Bar. Yeah, that's what you get. So it's sweet. It's probably unisex. I think ladies could wear this one, no problem at all. $9.99, guys. And again, for what it is, it's lasting me on my skin before it really sort of starts to go away. Probably around about 2 hours, give or take. And I've been wearing this. I'm not necessarily in a hot climate, but at the same time, I'm just wearing this one just to see how it comes and see how it starts to develop. It's relatively linear, guys. Once it gets past a few minutes, probably around 10 minutes or so, you're left with this type of, say, this sort of white chocolate note, maybe with a bit of tonka. I don't believe it has ambroxan in the base. It's definitely got the rhubarb in there. I think, according to Fragrantica, it's got some sandalwood, but there could be some type of amber note, I would say. If it's not between the amber and the tonka, there's some sort of sweetness as well I'm picking up on. And again, this sort of sweet sort of chocolate note is also there. Nice fragrance, guys, not bad at all. $9.99. I think this will definitely go for some sort of summer evening sort of wear. You could wear this one. It's playful, it's sort of fruity, but at the same time, again, in the dry down, you get the sort of gourmand caramelized sort of smell. Very nice fragrance, not bad at all for the price. And I think this is a good one to have maybe if you even going to bed, guys. If you want to wear this one, this could be the one as well, you know. Enough said on that one. But what it does smell like to me though, guys, and I think there is a cognac note in there or a whiskey note or something else. It says rum and Fragrantica. It smells similar to a number of fragrances I have. One of them being this one, which is L'Homme from Lacoste. And this one opens with a sort of brighter rhubarb note. And that's one of the key components in this one. This one is slightly citric. But again, the key note again in this one is this rhubarb that you seem to pick up on. Rhubarb, ginger, some form of mandarin or some sort of orange note in there, and equally in the base is supposed to be tonka as well in this one. So to me, I paid around £10 for this one. This isn't bad though. £15 I paid for this one. Not a bad fragrance, nice to wear in the summertime. Longevity is not particularly great, projection is not particularly great, but is a summertime fragrance. Could even wear this one to the gym. So this is one which cost me about £15, and this one cost me £10. So to be honest, guys, not bad fragrances at all. Between the two, this one's probably higher quality. This one doesn't necessarily smell cheap, but it doesn't smell to me like a standalone fragrance. It smells like something you could wear for a little bit of time. You do need to reapply it maybe after 2 hours, or you could wear this as a layering fragrance. And I think as a layering fragrance, this one goes pretty nicely. As well as this particular one, guys, I'm also picking up hints of this bad boy. Now, this is a beast. This is something else. This is Pure Malt from Thierry Mugler. Everybody knows about these ones here. I was about to even swear. That's how good this one is. This one, however, again, that key whiskey note. I mean, I'm just going to get the notes up from Fragrantica on this one. But there is a whiskey. Yeah. So this whiskey note to me, guys, if you imagine a whiskey note dried down, that's what you're picking up on this one. So you're getting that slight boozy sort of note coming on. It's like, if this is like 100%, this is probably around about 30%. You do get whiffs of this whiskey coming out, but it's not necessarily enough where, say for instance, this particular fragrance, you know what you're getting, you know what it's going to be about. Pure malt is no joke. This one can last for well into 6 hours plus. This one can last even to the next day. Easily worn this one and spent it on my skin the next day. And you can see how much juice I've got in there from this one as well. And ultimately, I mean, you hardly even need to spray this one. Whereas this one is, obviously the quality of the juice isn't particularly the same. And also, again, you don't really get the complexity of ingredients. This one's very linear. This one, I do believe, in my opinion, does develop. And again, you get that whiskey note. And I've actually had compliments wearing this one from even guys asking what fragrance was it I was wearing, because it does project so well. It gives you this big, and again, you need to be careful on the trigger on this one. It gives you this big scent trail, big bubble. This is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best fragrances, from the house. And again, this one, guys, for $9.99 ain't bad. This one's going to cost you probably around about 50-60 pounds. This is 100 ml or even 120 ml. And it's not a particularly bad fragrance. 100 ml. It does its job all day long. This one, you would need to reapply it. So don't get confused. You do get what you pay for. Equally with this one as well, you do get what you pay for. But I think the juice gives you a bit of an idea what to expect. Good fragrance, guys. $9.99. Go and check it out. I recommend you go and get a bottle of this one if you can. But if you can afford to do it and you want to be a bit more bold, a bit more in your face and a bit more brash, this is the PlayBoy right about now. I know this one says PlayBoy VIP, but this is the real VIP. But nonetheless, the juice is there, the cognac is there, that rum note is there, whatever it may be. This is one that's going to stand out. This one will get your compliments. But again, be careful on the trigger. This is not one for the summertime. This will be too much. This one, I think you can get away in summertime. Gourmand, caramel, nice. As I say, this sort of whiskey note in there. And again, that tonka bean, or maybe amber in there as well. Nice fragrance, guys. Go and check it out, and I'll see you on the next video. And please do not forget to subscribe and like if this saves you some time and some money. I do appreciate all the comments as well, and I'm looking forward to getting up some new videos. I think we're going to review Creed Aventus, and I think also not Creed Aventus, Creed Viking, and also we're due to review Date for Men. I managed to get a decant of that. I've not actually done a spray of it yet or done a video on it yet. So Date for Men, I will be doing a review on that one, guys. And I'll see you soon on the next videos. Ciao.